Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another video of mine. Answering the comments and watching one of the BTS songs. So first, I want to go and answer some of the comments from the MBTI video, and then we can get back to what we had to do, watching Black Swan together. But this particular comment was really interesting, and it made me thought that I can go and explain some of the details in the world of behavioral science and showing you where what am I dealing with every day? A double-edged sword that I have with me, and it's dangerous and very useful at the same time. And here I can explain it. So ZR33NY said, like I said before, you're too fast on judging people. Army who knew them for a year versus a person less than 1 month who knew them. Even I don't know you, so I don't know what's happening in your life, just my 2 cents. So I actually answered this comment in this particular way. Haha, what is the problem with judging too fast? Look, as long as you don't stick to your opinion and you can easily change your mindset toward anything, you can judge fast. I will explain this method later in another video so you can understand it better. So actually the method that we're dealing with here is being judgmental but not sticking to our mindset. It means that, for instance, there's a guy here, and when I see a person, at the first glance I can say he's a good guy or he's a bad guy. But it doesn't mean that I believe he's a good guy or he's a bad guy. I just put a stick here, a bad guy. So when time passes, I can clearly see that I was wrong about that guy. It was like my judgments are not going to be there forever. They're going to be there for very, very short time. It's just like, putting a checkpoint pin. So whenever you get back there, you can actually check what was you talking about. So for instance, we can say RM is an ENFP. So ENFP is actually a point here that we want to see whether he's actually an ENFP or we were wrong. But it doesn't mean that when we say somebody is something, it means that they're going to be that thing forever in our mind. No, they're going to be that point until we start knowing them better. So we have a start point. When we don't have a start point, we cannot make any assumption about anything. But this method actually helps us to understand things in a deeper level. So I don't know. You just buy a car. This is an analogy here. You buy a car and you just drive it and you say this is a good car, but you don't know how much it needs to get fixed because this is a secondhand car. This is a repaired car. So you just at the first glance you think something is good or something is bad, but when you can actually change your mind, and there's no hard feeling about, oh, I was wrong. All right, you can be wrong anytime, anywhere. Like, all right, my assumption is someone is some particular personality type. You can prove me wrong. You can show me more. And when I see more, I'm just like, oh, all right, so I didn't see that part. Oh, I didn't see that part. So there are a lot of details that I can miss every day, but I need some starting point to know where I'm at. Or this is the method. So judging people too fast is good and bad at the same time. But if you know that you can change your mind pretty much easily by knowing more, by going on a lot better, so this is going to work. So Army who knew them for a year should be able to show me more of their personal life, the BTS personal life, versus a person who knew them actually less than 1 month. Will gonna learn about their personality because this is my job. I'm just like, as a behavioral science, people come to me, we talk, I try to understand their personality, I try to see the point that they don't see in their own life or they can't see in their own life. And I will show what are the weaknesses and what are the strength point of their life. And I can show these things to them because as a behavioral scientist, my job is to detect what you're capable of. So it's just like, people are coming and people are talking. And by only talking, like for, 3 hours, 4 hours online, I can tell them what are the problems that they're dealing with, the problems that they cannot see. But whoever I see in my life, I need a starting point. And that starting point uh, in public opinion is just like being fast on judging people. But I'm just like, I'm not judging people on a negative side. This is totally positive. This is a starting point. So hope you get it. If I'm judging too fast, it means that I really like to know them more. Because if I don't judge fast, it means that I don't care. So I do really care about learning more and about knowing them more and about knowing who they actually are in the very, very deep inside of their life. And this just feels okay. So, so we can actually make this a little bit bigger, and we can just go all the way down to other comments. All right. Actually answer some of them when they actually put those things there. The very, very early commentators, the people who put actually comment in there in the very early hour when I publish my video. I have some time to just go and answer some of them, and it feels good to actually talk to people in those very early hours. So we're going to start from here. Karina Jura said, I think over time it will make more sense to know what MBTI each of members have. Definitely. I totally agree with that. I mean, like over time, I can know them better. It's hard to see who the introverts are because they're really comfortable together. But if you put any of them, any of the members alone with other people, it will be very obvious. Yes, I mean, like contrast is going to be there when they're in the spectrum of different personalities. That's what I like about behavioral science. So that's why we need to watch more interviews from them. I recommend you to keep watching this kind of content so that you can slowly get to know the personality of each member. We'll definitely do that, and I would like to just have a series of having a very good analysis of each of their personality, and even introduces them to you in a very deeper level apart from who they are on the stage. I want to show you that what kind of darkness they had to deal with to become this very, very shiny personality that we can see, the very happy personality that they are today. Because the side that they actually fought for a long time in their life when they were just little teenagers and then they become young adults, that was very brutal to some level, but they just passed that level and they are actually an adult right now. Because when you're in a very big industry like music, you need to adapt and you need to evolve, and they did. And now I can say it's like they have more things to offer in their personality rather than the very early years like 2013. They just became a lot more better, and I'd like to see what are those weakness points that they had to deal with and how they actually were able to become this much powerful. So that's very interesting. Jimin is someone who thinks in very deep ways, and even RM has dismissed and admired that part of him. That's very good to know this part about Jimin. Thanks for the reaction and the comments. Thank you for putting your comments and describe your thoughts here. Really lovely to see your smile as well. I answered this one, but for instance, we can go for Rupert Popkin and SJM, and then we can go and see what we have here. So Rupert Popkin said, keep in mind with this, you're new to seeing a lot of what members have grown to be like via interviews, blogs, vlogs, interests, social interaction, and etc. So it's impossible for you to go, that's not correct, LOL, especially because even longtime fans don't know their daily personal lives off camera. That's what makes this fun. You're sharing such a specific insight of their personalities. Do we have more here? personal lives off camera. That's fun. They're sharing such a specific insight of their personality around the MBTI. Yeah. All right. Sure. I'm just like, we need more time. Don't worry about that. So SJM said, you're right about Jin being more of a feeler than a thinker. There's several quotes of him saying he has no thoughts or don't put much thoughts into things. He does feel and go according to the mood of the atmosphere. So yeah, all right. Whenever it seems the member are feeling low, he tries to lighten up the mood. As he says, he's the mood maker. Good to know that. Thank you so much. So in general, you can actually share some of the very little details that you know about them, and I can actually add these things to my list and to my logs to be able to know them more. So yeah, more comments here. Georgiana has actually said, it was nice rewatching this with you. Like Other pointed out, some of them are really different around each other than if you see them with other people. It will be interesting to see your analysis, so analyzing their behavior and personality. We will definitely do it, Georgiana. No problem with that. Marie V here, and a lot of other people that I see every day. So like Shelly Juan, he said, enjoy your commentary. Thank you so much. Makes the whole topic of MBTI in relation to BTS all the more interesting. In particular, the masculine and feminine aspect you spoke of. Yeah, this is a very, very specific subject in the world of behavioral science. Found that very interesting. It is actually interesting because it makes a lot of changes. Like, this is one of the things that we don't have in MBTI, and it's very important. Thanks for another enjoyable reaction. Thank you, Shelly, for such a beautiful comment. And yeah, let's go and watch BTS Black Swan. So one of my friends told me that it's really good that I start from a lyric version. So the lyric one and the color-coded one, this is a very good channel, I think, for such thing. And first I want to go and read what they're about to say, and the lyric of BTS is very important, and then we can go for music video here, and for some additional thing we can go and watch their shoot sketch, because part of my personality likes to do some cinematography, and I like to see what they had to do to have this beautiful music video as well. So let's go and start it.
차라리 내 맘 녹아게 내가 뛰어들어갈게
Cool. All right, let's go to the music video, see what was going on here. So we need to close that one, and then... All right. Wow. They always do this to me. Like, can we get back to the opening scene? Look at this shot. Look at this shot. So as I said once before, I'm a visual guy. So it means that if I just disconnect all the audios, I can still enjoy the music video. And the way that they compose everything in their music video is just beyond imagination. This is just beautiful. So now combining all the audios that we heard before with the video, gonna be amazing. Classic composition. Yeah. Classic composition. This is really nice. So composition is a very big world, and in general, you know, whoever made this video, we should thank him too. I mean, it's like they're a really big part of BTS life. Incredible. 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 Look at this lens flare here as well. Um, so I should tell you something. I was thinking at the middle of the song that, you know, if any of you know how BTS actually created their world in order of, you know, having music videos and lyrics is connected together, where it starts and where it is right now, you can actually list that one for me in the comments. Like, where should I start watching the beginning of the story and how they can be connected all together? Like, I think Black Swan should be about something in the middle of a story. I'm just like, I feel I'm watching a movie from the minute, I don't know, 45. Like, it's so beautiful, but I don't know where the meaning is leading, you know. And I think it should be somewhere. It should be somewhere, and you should be able to know that. And if there is number, I was like, part 1, part 2, part 3, as I'm just like, their music is, if they're connected in such a series, you can actually tell me where to start, and where to look for, and then that'll be a lot better. So Black Swan is pure art. Cool. So I like to know that if there's such thing about BTS, and if any of you ever thought about it and you found such amazing thing, as I'm thinking, there should be something like that. But anyway, so for the bonus, I like to watch how they made this beautiful composition. And apart from that, I have to add this comment as well. So, in my opinion, when there is a powerful band like BTS out there should be good directors to be able to write some, stories about their music video. And their music video should be more than just some classical shooting, just shooting their dancing. It should be alongside the story, within some, I don't know, actors and actresses involved in the story. That can be a lot more better. I was like, the reason that I started loving rock songs and their music video was that, they had a storytelling alongside their music video. So if you were watching the music video, it was a story connected to their lyric. And that is just like watching a movie, but it's just only 4 minutes long, 5 minutes long. And it feels amazing to actually watch such a thing. And it can be a lot better. I'm just like, it can be, it can go to another level in general. So let's go and watch the music video, shoot sketch, and then we can end this video together.
지금부터 시작됩니다. 저는 개인 촬영 첫 번째 순서여서 먼저 촬영하게 되었고요. 제가 흑조로 변하기 전의 모습을, 그 감정을 담은 춤들을 지금 가녀린 어디서 해요? 진짜 저기서 하는 거야. 그러니까 너의 그 바이브가 필요한 거야. 그림자에서 나오는 바이브 마.
지민이가 저의 그림자를. 여기 망한 극장이라면서요? 그 수영장 같은데. 무슨 불타 찍은 수영장. 흑조가 된 거죠. 예전에 흑염룡이 이제 나타난 거지.
This is cool. This is a better explanation that they can have here that I like.
아, 모든 빛이 침묵하는 바다. 예예예. 여기 서서 하면 되게 멋있게 나온다. 야 근데 이거 힘줘가지고 바들바들 떨리는데.
어떤 느낌으로 나올지 되게 궁금하고.
아 페이스 무시야 얘들아.
야 근데
아 오자 이제 하자.
흰 백조를 표현하는 그런 안무를 찍고 있습니다.
자 진씨.
네.
자 오늘 기분 어떠십니까?
아 오늘 기분. 아 이제 가도 될 것 같아요. 지금 가도 될 것 같습니다. 네.
진씨.
네.
이게 바로
최선을 다해
밀착 주제구나.
네.
열심히 하도록 하겠습니다.
밀착 주제네.
네. 상반된 옷으로 안무를 하니까 즐겁게 이 뮤비를 감상하실 수 있을 거예요.
와 여러분 첫날 블랙스완 뮤직비디오 촬영이 끝이 났습니다.
다들 예상 못했을 수도 있어요.
아마
뮤비가
제가
나온가 안 나와.
예상 못하시면.
나오면 분명 좋아할 것 같아요.
저도요.
그러니까 저희가 이렇게 맨발로 또 춤을 추는 건 처음인데요.
짝이랑 해야죠.
네.
내일 촬영도 잘해봅시다 여러분들. 네.
내일까지
기대가
하면
됩니다.
사람들이 되게 좋아할 수 있는 영상이 나올 수 있을 것 같으니까요.
좋은 촬영이 될 것 같아요.
내일
오케이.
봅시다.
See you tomorrow.
저희 미국이니까 영어로. 오케이.
하나 둘 셋.
바이바이.
See you tomorrow.
블랙스완 이틀차.
뮤비 시작입니다.
아 네 블랙스완 시작입니다. 네 정말.
이 멘트를 누가 먼저 하기로 했나? 누구 걸 쓸 것인가?
가시죠.
In my opinion, V is the best singer in the group, in my opinion. So as I believe RM is the mastermind behind everything, I believe V is really good at singing. It's like he's incredible. Whenever he sings, I'm just like, what is going on here? So we'll hear some. It's like I think there's a big source of feeling behind that voice that always amazed me. I really like it.
Ready?
여기 뭐 하는 데였을까요? 사장 붙이겠죠?
And the gentleman of the group. No need any. I was like, he does not need any introduction. The gentleman of the group. When he walks, he shows his gentlemanship. Like even when he walks, that is my feelings toward the BTS member.
사장 붙이겠죠? 라고 하면 저죠. WWH. 특별한 곳에서 촬영을 하는 거니까 모든 게 다 의미가 있었고요. 그러지. 블랙스완이 되는.
저는 그림자 역할합니다 여러분.
내가 보이는 그림자가 다르게 나오는구나.
everything 극장이라고 하는데 앤틱해서 잘 어울리고
정말 저희가 안 했던 친구기도 하고 여러 가지 깃발을 주기도 하고 그래서 좀 새롭기도 했지만 조금 신선한 경험이고 좀 힘들기도 했던 것 같아요.
저희가 살면서 처음으로 해외 촬영이었죠.
그렇죠.
단체로서는 처음으로 이렇게 해서 뮤직비디오를 찍는 건데 어떠셨어요?
사실 여기가 유명한 곳이에요.
네, 맞아요.
되게 유명한 곳이에요. 되게 이런 곳에서 되게 잘 나오는 것 같아요. 팬 여러분들 되게 좋아하시고
뮤직비디오 기대 많이 해주십시오.
Interesting to see how they did it. I wish it was longer. Like, I think they should go for. They can't actually make documentary for every single of their music video. It worth it, like it worth it. Maybe it is not worth it for many bands, but for them, it's a little bit different. Because the vibe and the connection and the chemistry behind the whole thing, it just feels amazing. I mean, like, at least if you're a fan. But if you're watching this video and you're not a fan, so that means maybe you just have that opinion for the bands that you like. For the bands that I like to see the documentary behind everything. I like to see everything. This is a different thing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love and the support and everything, and the comments and the likes and the subscription. I can't love you more. So you're in my heart forever, and take care a lot. All right. See you next time.